be restoring my own E-Type Jaguar. It is so lovely taking cars to bits. This is all rotten as a peach. This is the tool for the job. Doesn't the floor look nice? Boy, does this body look different now. Restoring chums, welcome to A Car Is Reborn. I'm restoring a 1965 Series 1 E-Type Big Cat, and this is its heart. So, 10 seconds silence please, as due respect for one of the best lumps of iron that man ever tinkered with, the XK engine. Right, that's enough, we've got to crack on now. The engine's fueled by triple 2-inch SU carburetors. Now I know from the paperwork, and genuine paperwork at that these were refurbished in 1998, which was like 3 years ago, but the car's only done 142 miles since, so I'm pretty optimistic that I won't have to do much to these, but I do want to send off these dash pots here to be polished, and also this heated inlet manifold here, all polished up nice aluminium to go back on the car. So that's going to go to one side for now. Oh, Pete mate, sorry.
Sorry mate.
Helping out, you haven't got your overalls on. So what I can crack on with is taking off the gearbox as a big lump off first, which is pretty easy to do. There are 15 bolts around the side. We start by taking off the starter motor. One starter motor. Right, last bolt, and then this should all slide off. There we go. Oh yes, fantastic. Now, this gearbox may not look like much, but it is one of the reasons why I decided to have a 4.2 litre Series 1 rather than the 3.8, because this is an inertia lock Bork ring synchromesh gearbox, which means all the gears have got synchromesh. In the original 3.8, it was only second, third and top had synchromesh, and that was one of the real kind of down points, if you like, the downsides of that original engine gearbox unit. The other thing about the 4.2 was it had this diaphragm clutch here, which was a modification on the original 3.8 litre, which had a coil spring clutch, which was pretty heavy on the foot, and again was criticised in the very early road test reports of the original E-Type Jag. So two big improvements on the 4.2, a better gearbox and a better clutch. Now, let's just get rid of this. Fantastic, there's the clutch plate. Next will be the flywheel. You lot. Just look at him over there. Can we get on with it? Can we get on with it, please? I'm trying. Hey, thank you! Time to take off the cam covers. The reason that I'm stripping this engine is to have a look and just see how bad like the cylinder head and the top of the block are, because it should be alright. I haven't been able to start the engine, so I'm a bit worried about what I might find, but only about 3,000 miles ago both the cylinder head and the block were completely refurbished by specialist Jaguar engineers, so I'm hoping it'll be alright. But I'm going to get Lee, who's a bit of an expert on these things, who works here at the workshop, to have a look at it for me when I've finished. Right, these are a little bit fiddly to get off, because they need to come off completely square. Otherwise, jammed. There we go. Beautiful. Look at that. that, superb. So this will go off and be polished up so you can see your face in it with the other one. And here we've got the cams, twin overhead cam, one on either side. These old seals can come off. We'll be replacing those. There it goes. It's just starting to separate there, but obviously it's got to come up really square. So once it has completely separated, I can then get a crane on it to be able to lift it off completely. Yeah, that's going. Right, while I crack on with that, why don't you take a look at Leonard Bolton's 1959 Jensen, top car. Is that toast ready yet?
Yeah, it's toast.
Could you up my hands?
The car first appeared in the London 1959 Earls Court Motor Show. It was ordered from the stand by the first owner, who I subsequently bought the car from in 1981. It's all fiberglass construction, with the exception of the doors, which are aluminium skins. That's a 4-litre Austin engine, 3 carburettors. There were about 197 actual cars produced of this model. I don't know how many there might be remaining, possibly 80, something like that. It had a lot of advanced features. One of the main features was it had disc brakes on all 4 wheels. I believe it was the first fiberglass production car. Generally speaking, there's lots of other firsts on the car. What I like about this particular car is the styling. It seems to appeal to most people. And I like the fact that it's a rare car. I've always been sort of fascinated by the actual general appearance of the car and the good reaction that other people have with it. A lot of the parts, if you need them, are available through auto jumbles. Most of the Lucas electric components are still available, and a lot of the other parts you might need are often being reproduced now. There are a lot of problems, you just have to be patient.